Welcome to Two Truths and a Lie presentation, presented by David Hardy. See if you can spot the lie from these three topics of science. Number 1. Bacteria is the new black. Scientists create microbes that make self-dying textiles. Number 2. Giant viruses played a key role in early life. Study in Yellowstone Hot Spring suggests DNA analyses reveal viruses have infected red algae and spurred evolution for at least 1.5 billion years. And lastly, salt does not raise blood pressure. Sugar does. Are you able to tell from these headlines which is factual and which is misinformation? What are your thoughts? Let's take a look at headline number 1. An eco-friendly material that can dye itself? Crazy, right? This material is an alternative to leather or plastic that is environmentally friendly, which makes it easier to fabricate appealing products. This breakthrough is considered bacteria-generated textiles that can be grown into customized shapes and as strong as leather. Scientists have genetically engineered cellulose bacteria and combining a black melanin pigment bacteria that grows. Although there were some drawbacks to the experiment, but scientists successfully have created a wallet that was less harmful to the environment than traditional fabrication of products. This article was cross-referenced with the research of bacterial cellulose, strategies for its production in the context of bioeconomy. This research explains the advantages of bacteria cellulose over traditional ways of production with the use of alternative sources. This headline is factual. Number 2. This research implies that Yellowstone Hot Spring is the breeding grounds of what is known as the giant viruses that may have aided in the early stages of evolution. This research could be the source of the understanding of evolution in greater detail. Scientists say these potential giant viruses were found in the genomes of red algae of Yellowstone with connections to ancient viruses. Scientists say viruses coexist with cellular life, which could fill the gaps in the study of evolution. This research was completed by Rutgers University scientist Debashish Bhattacharya and colleagues. Professor Debashish Bhattacharya publication of this research was published on Communications Biology and considered a reputable scientist. The publication is named Hot Springs Viruses at Yellowstone National Park have ancient origins and are adapted to thermophilic hosts. Therefore, this article is true. Lastly, there is good salt and bad salt. Table salt is bad, which is bleached using chemicals. You should only use pink Himalayan and Celtic salt. These two types of salt are the best salt that would lower your blood pressure. These salts are loaded with electrolytes that benefit your heart. In general, salt isn't bad, but just the kind of salt you are using. Sean Christopher shows no proven evidence that this type of salt will lower your blood pressure. Increased sodium in the bloodstream produces more water in the bloodstream. This effect increases higher blood pressure due to the increased water the body is retaining. Many scientific studies show that sodium increases blood pressure. Sea salt also has sodium compared to table salt. According to the American Heart Association, there is an insignificant difference between sea salt and table salt, therefore, making this headline false. We have access to information at our fingertips, and it is important to do your due diligence in finding the truth from the lies. Using critical thinking skills is essential in truth finding, which can aid you in this process. Thank you for watching.